Hello and welcome to another video from Let's Excel at Finance. Today we're going to talk about cleaning data. I'm sure many of you receive data that you need to do some kind of manipulation on. So in this example we've got a list of data, order details that have come out from our ERP system. We've got the order reference information and the quantities, and then we want to split this out into different products and different ITs. And what we see here is we've got a number of different delimiters. We have a comma in here, let me just zoom in a little bit, a comma, and then we have a pipe mark in here to signify the different region. So what we want to do is split this into the different various columns for us to be able to do our analysis. So we want 3 columns is what we want to remain. We want the order ID, the product, and then the region. So the easiest way to do this is to select the range of data that you want to split, come to the data tab on the ribbon, and then you want to come over here to text to columns. Now you can do this through Power Query. We're going to talk about Power Query in a future video, but just using standard Excel functionality here, we're going to click on Delimited, click Next, and then we have a few options here. So the first one we're going to do is comma, because that gives us our order ID, which is the first reference up to the first comma. So we're going to click on here, we're going to click Next. And notice that it gives us an option here to determine what type of data type we want the data to be. So we're going to keep it as general because it is a numerical number, and that'll allow us to keep the data as numeric. The second one is going to be text. We could change this to text if we wanted to, or we could keep it as general. Because there's no numerical numbers in here, it's going to treat it as text anyway. So I'll leave it as general for now, and then we'll click Finish, and then we'll click OK. So notice what happened here then. Let me just resize these columns by just double clicking here and then double clicking here. So it left our order ID in this data set, and then here we're left now with our product and our region with the pipe mark in between. So here again we're going to go back into our data tab on the ribbon. We're going to click on text to columns, click on Delimited, Next. Now this time, this is slightly different. We have a pipe mark here, and we don't have pipe mark as a default option here, but we do have other. So if you get data that's got different delimiters in between the data, some have got different symbols, you can copy from the symbol menu and put them in and actually do a copy and paste into here. On the keyboard we have the pipe mark, which I'm going to put in here to allow us to delimit based on this, and then we click on Next. And again, this is now going to be text details in both. I'm going to leave them as general, but we could change them to text, date, and other imports if we don't want to skip skip different columns as part of doing this. And then we're going to click Finish, click OK, and now we have our nice clean data set, which we can now do a pivot table on or things like that. Now you may think you may want to have a cleanup on the number of records. Maybe you want to do some cleanup on a data set for maybe making a master list. So the way to get rid of some duplicates, we're going to copy this data over here and put it onto a new column, and we're going to go and try and get rid of all of these duplicate north, east, west and south. So when you've got your data highlighted, which we have here, I'm going to click up on the data ribbon up to remove duplicates. I'm going to click on OK, and it will find the unique list for us. Now there are some new functions that we can use in new Excel which allow us to use dynamic arrays, and that will allow us to create these lists automatically. We'll show that on a future video, but for now this gives us a nice easy way for us to be able to capture a nice list of our unique values. Let me just do that once more just quickly on the product. So we're going to copy our range of data, we're going to bring that to a new range, data tab, remove duplicates, OK, and now this is our unique list of all of our different products that we have for sale. Hope you like this video. Please go ahead and like and share and subscribe. You can get us on the Twitter handle as well as on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.